What is up, wrestling fans? Kayfabe Chronicles with your host JP, and welcome to our predictions live stream. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Take Over New Orleans and Wrestlemania is happening this weekend. Oh, craziness, craziness for sure, for sure, for sure. What is going to happen? Who knows? I'm going to get my predictions out right now. Hello. Hello, and welcome to our predictions live stream. If it is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Participate in the live chat room, and of course, if you like what you see, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember to click that little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever we do our live stream. Of course, we do our live stream every single Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-views. We will always go live after the pay-per-view is done. Of course, you're wondering, what's he talking about? This is Wednesday. Why is he doing a live stream on Wednesday? I'm doing it because it's the predictions video, and you know what? You got to get the predictions out before the pay-per-view. Or I could easily do predictions during the pay-per-view, but that really wouldn't be a predictions now, would it? Alright, and also, make sure to follow us on Twitter and check out our Facebook page. So what is going on this weekend? Well, we're going to start off with the simple, and we are going to talk about NXT Take Over New Orleans. I know a lot of you guys probably just finished watching the go-home show for NXT, just wrapped up a couple minutes ago. I, of course, did not see it for Homie don't have cable. Homie do not have cable, but I'm really liking the build to this event, liking the card. I love NXT. I think it's great. I will watch it tomorrow like I always do. I always watch it on Thursday the next morning because, you know, woo, love my NXT. Love my NXT. Love my NXT. Okay, so first match, what are we going to talk about? What should we talk about? Got a couple lined up here. You know, let's start off with the tag team match. Couldn't find the graphic, so I'm just going with this one. So pretty much, it's the finals of the Dusty Tournament and the Tag Team Championship. It's a little weird. I might be a little wrong, but I think it's a three-way where it's the NXT champions, the Undisputed Era, I believe. Yeah. It's still Fish and O'Reilly. Yeah, it's still Fish and O'Reilly, I believe. However, I believe Bobby Fish is injured right now, so I think Cole Baby is stepping in, and they're taking on, of course, the finalists. So we got AOP. We got Roddy and Pete Dunne, which was interesting pairing team-wise. Didn't think that they would actually do too well in the tournament, but I'm liking it. I'm liking their style. I'm liking like the British, just bruiserweight, using his term, Pete Dunne, and I'm liking Roddy. I like the way they mesh with each other. This is a tough call. This is a really tough call. A lot of people are maybe thinking Authors of Pain, but I think Authors of Pain, this is their last hurrah in NXT. I'm guaranteeing that they're being moved up to the main roster immediately following this. This is tough. Going with champs to retain, it just makes the most sense. I don't see them dropping the belt anytime soon because Roddy's really shown his thing on 205, and Pete Dunne of course has the UK, so it wouldn't make sense for them to have the tag team title. It just doesn't make sense. It did not make sense. Maybe I'm talking out my butt. I don't know. It's kind of a weird match, weird stipulations and all that stuff. But speaking of all that, this match I'm really looking forward to. Why aren't you working? There we go. The ladder match to determine the first ever North American champion. And while we're talking about this, North American title, don't like the way it looks. What is with WWE with the red straps? There's millions of other colors in the world, and yet for some reason I go with red for my bar. I like the logo. I think that's cool. I think the plate looks great. The red strap, I just don't like it. But yeah, in this match we got Adam Cole, we got Velveteen Dream, we got Ricochet, we got Lars, we got Killian Dane, and we got EC3 making his NXT debut. Oh, this match has so much just in it right now. This is going to be really tough. A lot of people are thinking EC3 is going gonna take it, but I believe it's either gonna be Velveteen Dream or it's gonna be Adam Cole. I like Lars Sullivan. I don't think he's ready for a title yet. I like Killian Dane, but his sanity thing makes a little bit more sense. Velveteen Dream is great. Ricochet, he's going to 205. EC3, I want to see him and Adam Cole feud. I think him and Adam Cole just make beautiful, magical babies in the ring. Yeah, so I think Adam Cole is gonna get the belt out of this. But him and EC3 are definitely going to feud over it. Going to be a hell of a match. So there's going to be so much just going on in this match. You're going to be unable to contain the pure sexiness of this match. All right, we got the Women's Championship. What? We got Shayna Baszler taking on Ember Moon. Let's cut the crap. It's Shayna's time. They had a great match at the last takeover, but Ember, I think, is going to get moved up to the main roster. I think it's her time. You can't just keep building Shayna up as this unbeatable monster and then not pulling the trigger on her. It just makes the most sense for her to win the title. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I think is going to happen after that as well, too. But yeah, this is... it's going to be a great match, but yeah, Shayna's going to not be stupid this time with the submission, and she's going to definitely make Ember Moon tap out for sure. Shayna's time is now. Shayna's time is now. And I think she'll do great as the champion. I think she'll do great. And Ember will do good on the main roster for sure. Okay, what else we got here? Semi-main events. We got Andrade Cien Almas, one of the best freaking workers on the roster right now, taking on Alistair Black, the other best freaking worker on the roster right now. This match has so much freaking potential. It's not even funny. I love the storyline. I love both their styles. They're going to just mesh so well in the ring together. Like, just the high-flying submission-based stuff of Andrade. Just like the holds he does, the twists that he does, and just the pure striking, just brute force of Alistair Black. They're going to complement each other so much in this match. It's going to be beautiful. But I think Alistair Black's time is now. He's going to win, and Andrade is going to move up to the main roster. Because, this is always what this takeover is. Like, they always do the big switchovers after WrestleMania, because this WrestleMania is essentially the season finale for WWE. So, like, their season ends, so now you got to bring up the new blood, switch people around, and all that crazy stuff. But this match is going to be so beautiful. It's going to be great. But while we're talking about that, let's go for like the big show right now. This is huge. Of course, we got Gargano taking on Champa. The feud's been building up for so damn long, and then Champa, of course, got injured, which halted it. But of course, like the storyline, like you can't get better storytelling than this match. Like show me something else that is written better current right now. Okay, well, besides the whole Bullet Club with New Japan thing, that I think that's awesome too. WWE, show me something that's better NXT WWE written wise. Exactly. Of course, if Johnny Gargano loses, he will be banned from NXT. Now, like that's the thing. It's like I don't want this feud to end yet, sort of thing. So, like, if Johnny Gargano loses, then he'll get called to the main roster, but then Champa has to go to the main roster for them to finish it, or they could finish the feud here, but I don't want them to. I'd rather have them finish it at Brooklyn. I'm so torn with this one. Like, I want it to continue up until TakeOver Brooklyn, but I don't see how they'll do that storyline-wise because of the stipulation. But I don't want it to end yet. So torn. I'm going to go with Champa on this one, and they're going to find a way to resolve it at the next TakeOver for sure. Like, there'll be some chicanery in there where they find a way to get Gargano back on the main roster, like back on the show somehow. Because like, they can't end it now. They can't end it yet. So, of course, yeah, there's not really tons of matches on the NXT thing. There never is. So let's jump right over to Mania. So we're going to talk about the pre-show first, which is going to be beautiful. So first pre-show, we got Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which is always whatever for me. I like Battle Royals, but I just feel bad. It's like, all right, here, everybody, you get a paycheck. Like, I feel really bad for a lot of the people. Rumors Rob Gronkowski's going to win it, and if he does, I'm going to get up and leave. It's weird, you know. Like this one, I really don't care personally who wins, because when you win, you don't really get anything. Um, Maybe they'll give it to Baron Corbin. Maybe Baron Corbin will win it, and he'll be like the first two-time winner, which would be pretty cool. Good for him. I think he deserves a little bit more than he's getting. So, you know, I'm going with Baron Corbin. I think it just makes sense push-wise. Or maybe like some unknown guy that hasn't even, like, debuted yet. Maybe Lars Sullivan. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to see Lars. Killian Dane did very well in last year's Battle Royal, so who knows. All right, Women's Battle Royal. I'm calling it now. The last two people in the ring are going to be Sasha and Bayley. And I think Bayley's going to do something dirty to eliminate Sasha, therefore cementing Bayley's heel turn. Because why would we have them actually have a match? Why would we give them that? Let's just throw them in the ring with a bunch of other ladies. Or what could happen, because there's also NXT people in it. Maybe Shayna will come in as the newly crowned NXT Women's Champion, and she'll win the Battle Royal. Now you get to add a little bit more to the 4 horsewomen of MMA thing. You know, her and Ronda Rousey. They're going to form some crazy-ass tag team. I'm really excited to see, like, what NXT women are in it. Like, I'm expecting the Iconic Duo. I'm expecting, like, Lacey Evans. I'm expecting my girl Dakota Kai. This is your time to shine. This is definitely your time to shine. She's also participating in the NXT Invitational Tournament at Access, where the winner gets to fight whoever the women's champion is at the time of the finals. So I think that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I think Bayley will win it, and that will push the feud with her and Sasha, which will be good. Don't worry, it'll still be good. All right, finals of the next pre-show match. We got the finals of the 205 Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. We got Cedric taking on Mustafa Ali. I love both of them. First time I saw Mustafa Ali do the reverse 450, I just went, blood came out of my head. It was amazing. I like Mustafa's storyline. I just think that Cedric needs this more. Cedric, I believe, is just a better entertainer. Cedric the Entertainer. Oh, that was so bad. I feel bad for Cedric. Every time he's had like a title opportunity, just something happens. Like, you know, he lost it due to injury earlier, and then he was supposed to fight Enzo Amore, and then Enzo Amore got, got fired for some weird reason. Gee, I wonder why. Alright, we're going to jump into the chat room. I see we got some comments. Hey, my buddy FlairCountry is in the chat room. How are you doing, my friend? If you guys haven't checked this guy out, seriously, check out his YouTube channel. Check out his Twitter account. Lots of great stuff. When I'm done processing this, I will put a link to his channel at the bottom of the screen for sure. Like I said, love his work. He does all stuff. Wrestling commentary, if you really like Dragon Ball Z, anime, all that stuff. This guy covers everything. Welcome to the show, my brother. Welcome to the show. But yeah, I'm going with Cedric in this one. Just makes the most sense. Like I said, he's more of the people's champion. Don't get me wrong, Mustafa, I love him. He's great. He's awesome in the ring. It's just not his time yet. He'll get the title probably by the end of the year. Maybe Survivor Series around there. But I think they should put the belt on Cedric and see what he can do with it. Because, face it, the crowd loves him. Like, who doesn't like Cedric Alexander? Exactly. Okay, who else do we got? Let's start the actual main show now. So, boom! We got the IC Championship triple threat, because we don't like to defend titles singly anymore. So we got The Miz defending against Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. I like it. I like all three of these guys. I think these guys work so damn well with each other. Finn and Seth's matches the past couple weeks on Raw have been phenomenal. Miz is always great. I think Miz, I'm just saying, since he just recently became a father, congrats, by the way. You're going to be a great dad. I think he's going to take some time off. You know what? I want to see them put the belt on Finn. I want to see what Finn can do with it, because Finn kind of got screwed out of his title reign due to the injury. Seth's had a couple belts. We know what Seth's capable of. This is Finn's time. I think Finn's going to take this one just to test out the water. See what's going on. Put that belt on Finn and see what happens. The crowd loves him no matter what. So putting the belt on him, we won't be mad. I'd be happy with any of them personally winning. I would love to see all of them just cut the Intercontinental title in 3 pieces and see what goes on. But definitely Finn for sure. All right, let's jump into the chat room once more. I see we got some more stuff. Okay, yeah, FlairCountry, yeah. I didn't really get to see a lot of the Mixed Match Challenge. For some reason, Facebook Live does not exist in Canada for some dumb reason. So I could only watch the matches after via live stream. I didn't get to see the finals yesterday. Personally, I was a little sad after Becky and Sami got eliminated. They were my pick. But it was decent. Like I said, The Miz always does some really good stuff. I don't like the fact that we got to see Charlotte and Asuka fight before Mania. But oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so weird that they don't show a lot of stuff on live TV, but exactly, I fully agree. Like I love The Miz, I love heel Miz, but you know what? It's so important. Like you know, you're a father too, man. Like you know, like that first little bit after the child's born, you gotta be there. It just makes the most sense. So yeah, Miz is definitely gonna take some time away to be with Maurice and the little one. But yeah, fully agree. Let's see what Finn can do with it. Let's give him the ball and see him run. But yeah, but if they could have all 3 of them win, I would be all for that as well too. All right, let's see what other matches we got on this card. What else do I got loaded up here? Ooh, this one looks good. We got used to be a 3-way, but now it's a fatal 4-way. I have a feeling that the original plans that they probably had was for Rusev to win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, but he's bigger than that. He's better than that. So they're like, oh crap, we got nothing to do for Rusev. Let's throw him in this match. And you know what? Let's put the belt on Rusev. Let's put the belt on Rusev and see what can happen. Like I said, he's been the U.S. title. Like he's had the U.S. Championship before, so let's put the belt back on him and see what goes on. Considering that now he's like probably the most over guy on the entire show, like SmackDown and Raw. Like I don't know, I think the only person who gets more cheers than Rusev is probably AJ Styles, and so like it's just so weird just how something as simple as Rusev Day, like just completely just took off like wildfire. You know, I like Bobby Roode. I like Randy Orton. Jinder's kind of grown on me a little bit, but you can't ignore what the people want, and the people want Rusev to have the belt. But if Rusev doesn't win, I think they'll probably put it on Jinder, and you know, just to build up some heat again with him, because like Jinder kind of after he lost the World Championship, he kind of went a little bit. Match will be decent though. Like all 4 of these guys work pretty well together. Who knows what's going to happen? But yeah, I'd like to see Rusev win, but I think it'll be Rusev or Jinder taking this one. All right, what else do we got? All right, before I go on the next match, let's go right back to that chat room. All in on Rusev. They can hit the reset button, and I know Vince saw how over he was facing. Exactly, like. It's so weird, like, yeah, like Rusev's just so, like, I don't get, like, I think he's a phenomenal performer, like, but even the match he had against Shinsuke, I was like at the Fastlane was just like, whoa, just, and like Royal Rumble when he came in, just the crowd was just like, yeah, just it was nuts with him and Finn in the ring. It was crazy. So much. Wow. Like I said, I'm just lost for words. Like, yeah, but you know what? Blech to Jinder. Blech, Jinder. All in on Rusev. You have changed my views, Flair. You have changed my views. Okay, this next match, I'm not really excited for because Braun Strowman deserves way more than being in the tag team scene. Don't get me wrong. I love tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling is great. I love double team maneuvers. I think it's great. A really good tag match where there's a lot of quick, hot tags. It's beautiful. But it's not Braun's thing. It just, I just think, yeah, they're like, oh, well, we didn't give him the title. We don't really have anything else for him. We're not going to give him a mid-card title. But the main question, though, is who's going to be Braun's partner? A lot of names have been kind of thrown around, like Elias. Kind of makes sense because they've been feuding back and forth. Bobby Lashley's another person that kind of got thrown into the mix, which should be okay. Rey Mysterio, I heard, was another one, but with his injury, I don't think WWE knows what they're doing with this. I think it's just going to be Elias, considering that Elias doesn't have anything else going for Mania, and he's ridiculously over as well. Like, for a heel, people love Elias. I don't want to see Braun Strowman. I don't want to see them win the tag title, though. It just doesn't make any freaking sense to me. It's like, all right, Braun, you're not good enough for the world title. Here's a tag team title. Go ahead with it. Plus, I really like the bar. So it is really, really tough. It is really, really tough. Let's go back to the chat room. Exactly. But I'm going to say, like I always say, you've watched tons of my videos, FlairCountry. You know what I'm going to say. Tag division, put them on one show. Women's division, put them on the other show. The tag, it's too diluted. It's too spread out. Like, why are the Revival constantly getting crapped on? The Revival is one of the best teams out there. Like, and yet they get jobbed out every single week. The Bar, they're phenomenal. Like, they're just... But I can only watch this. Like, look, see, this is all we have. This is all we have for the tag teams right now. We got the Bar fighting Braun Strowman and a random other person because we can't think of anything else. Which is why you need to have the tag teams all in one show so you get the variety and not just the same 3 matches every damn week. But yeah, I would like for the Bar to win. Just, I don't, I like Braun Strowman. He's one of my favorite guys on the roster, but just the tag, he's not a tag team wrestler. It doesn't make sense. It did not make sense. Speaking of tag team, let's jump over to the Smackdown side. What? Smackdown. I love the New Day. I love the Usos. And I like Luke Harper. I feel bad. Roman's kind of the odd man out. I know a lot of people are thinking that the Bludgeon Brothers are going to win the tag team title. It's not their time. It doesn't work. Because they're really pushing them. Like, they're not going to be involved in the finish. I think the Usos and the New Day are going to find a way to get them out of the match somehow. They're going to handcuff them or some crazy crap like that. And they'll beat up each other. I don't see the Bludgeon Brothers winning, but I don't see them losing the fall either. I'm going with the Usos to retain on this. And then I think Authors of Pain are going to come over to the SmackDown side just to juice it up a little bit, and that will add a little bit more fun. Because, we already know that, like I said earlier in the thing, I think Authors of Pain are going to move up because War Machine, they're just right around the corner, and War Machine's going to take over for them on NXT. But yeah, it's going to be a good match, though. It's definitely going to be a good match. I just feel really bad for Luke Harper. Like last year, he was one match away from main eventing WrestleMania, from being in the title match, and then he got thrown into the Battle Royal, and now he's in a tag team where they carry around foam hammers and beat each other up. It's just so weird. It is so weird. On the chat room, Usos versus New Day, our goal. Yeah, exactly. It's just Usos and New Day. They could fight forever. They could fight a bag of cereal, and I would just be completely just like, yeah. I'm not buying the whole Bludgeon Brothers thing. Like I said, I love Harper. Harper is the best out of them, and just like Rowan's not a good singles competitor. Like he is good with the tag team. I don't get it. I don't. This is just weird. It's like they just but once again, put all the tag teams on one show and we wouldn't have this kind of problem. All right. Well, while we are, let's jump back over to the Raw side. Boom. Hey, my chat room shifted. So we got Alexa Bliss defending her title against Nia. Love the storytelling. I love the build that they've had to this match. And I love just how much Nia has improved over the year. When she first came over to Raw, I was like, really, her? You guys picked her? Like, she was so sloppy. She was so green. It was so bleh. But I'm liking her in-ring work right now. I'm liking her character work. I like that, she's the big mean girl, but she doesn't have to be the mean girl. I like that she's kind of showing her emotional side. But here's what's going to happen. She is going to beat Alexa Bliss. She is going to beat Alexa Bliss. Swerve, Carmella is going to cash in on this match, and she's going to beat it from... She's going to beat Nia Jax and take the belt. Because the actual rule states that she gets a women's title match. It does not say what side of the show she can take her title match on, though. And I think that everyone's just... With her constantly trying to cash in on SmackDown for the past couple weeks and getting thwarted each time, no one's going to expect that. No one's going to expect her to come over to the Raw side. Plus, with the shake-up coming, it makes a little bit more sense. Alexa's great. She really hasn't done a lot as champion. And Nia's good. I just don't think she's ready. I think Carmella's ready. I think Carmella has improved a lot in the ring. She has a lot of good in-ring work. So putting the belt on her just makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. But who knows? All right, more stuff in the chat room. Let's check it out. Good point on AOP. Could show up. Winner. Yeah, exactly. Authors of Pain, it just makes the most sense for them to debut now. They've done everything that they can in NXT. But it's weird, though, because they're big guys in NXT, but on the main roster, they're going to be just kind of average size, which is really funny. Because, the Bludgeon Brothers, both of them are bigger than AOP. Like height-wise, so it's going to be kind of funny. But I do like AOP's work. I love them in the ring. They put on solid matches. And plus, Paul Ellering. Precious Paul, man. That guy's just phenomenal. But yeah, back over to... sorry, it's so weird. My coordination is so off. But yeah, I think Carmella's going to cash in on this match. Just to swerve with the crowd, just to mess them all up. Alright. What else do we got here? Of course, we got other side of the coin. We got Charlotte versus Asuka. We even have to predict this. Asuka is going to win. They're going to just... I feel bad that it's at Charlotte's expense, but you got to maintain the undefeated streak for Asuka until she loses to Ronda Rousey down the road eventually, because that's going to make a whole lot of freaking sense. It's going to be a good match. So, both these ladies work so well with each other. I know a lot of people don't like Asuka. They think she's a little bit overrated. I like her more when she just was dominant. But when she shows vulnerability, she's really good too. And she's going up against Charlotte. Charlotte's only been wrestling 3-4 years? It's under 5, I believe, but come on, she's amazing. Everything Charlotte does is just, when she does the moonsault and she almost breaks her neck every freaking time, I'm just I can't deal with it. It's just too much. It is just too much. But yeah, Charlotte is great stuff. Charlotte is awesome. Asuka's awesome. I think this match is going to be good. I like the storyline that they pushed on it. I feel bad that Asuka still needs a little bit of work promo-wise. I understand that there is the language barrier, but can't go wrong with that. I think this is definitely going to be one of the best. A good match for sure. Good match for sure. Back to the chat room. Oh, for sure. If this wasn't a WrestleMania match, this could have been a main event SummerSlam spot. Oh, yeah, spot fest for sure. I like spot matches, which is why I'm a little set. What they should do for next year's WrestleMania is have the ladder match for the cruiserweights. Because, every year they always have... I just realized there's the ladder matches on NXT. They're not having a ladder match at WrestleMania. Unless, last minute they bring out a ladder match like they did with the tag team titles last year. But, yeah, they should just have the Cruiserweight Championship as a ladder match. If you want to see spots, Cruiserweight ladder match. Boom. Done. Everybody will just... but, yeah. Asuka's taking the title here. Come on, people. Alright. Let's jump over to the mixed tag team match. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not. A couple years ago, I was a little bit intrigued. I was kind of like, all right, when they maybe teased it with The Rock and Ronda Rousey, I was a little bit intrigued with this one. But like, I like Kurt Angle, I like Triple H, I like Stephanie, I like Ronda Rousey, like her MMA background. But it's very hard to learn professional wrestling that quick. Granted, Kurt Angle did it pretty damn quick, but he's a freak of nature. I think what's just going to happen is Triple H and Kurt are just going to beat the living crap out of each other, and then Stephanie and Ronda are going to have, just their little moment in the sun later on, like at the end. It's going to end with Triple H, with Kurt Angle putting Triple H in an ankle lock, and Stephanie getting the armbar put on her by Ronda Rousey. It's going to be a simultaneous tap, and the crowd's going to lose their mind. Who knows? It might be good. But yeah, Triple H, Stephanie are going to lose for sure on this one. You can't have Ronda Rousey lose her debut match. That just doesn't make sense. But overall, it has potential to be really bad, or it has potential to be good. So I'm hoping it turns out good, but I'm not really counting on this one. Like I've said in just previous discussions about this, anytime a celebrity's involved, does not end well. And except for that Stephen Amell and Neville match, that was actually, when they teamed up, that was really good. Like I said, sometimes celebrities do well, but who knows what kind of training Ronda's been doing. Like I know she's been training with Brian Kendrick, and Brian Kendrick is one of the best of all time in my opinion. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? All right, we got some more stuff in the chat room. Let's check her out. Rousey fight will be baptism by fire. Oh yeah, exactly. Like there's free experienced people in there to make Ronda look good. So if something does go wrong, they'll be able to cover up. But that's why I think though, like her and Stephanie are gonna have very minimal time. Maybe like it might be a 10-minute match total, and we're talking like 8 minutes for the guys, 2 minutes for the girls, sort of thing. Like it's gonna be very lopsided. But yeah, like Stephanie, every year you just know she gets her comeuppance at WrestleMania. That's just what happens. She's a bitch all year, and then she lands in dog poo or gets thrown through a table or blown up or something at WrestleMania. That's just what we've learned to appreciate. I don't really appreciate it, though. All right, really looking forward to this match. We got Daniel Bryan teaming up with Shane McMahon, taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Everyone knows I am Sami Zayn fanboy #1. I'm glad that they ended up doing this. I was really worried that it was going to be the Daniel Bryan Shane McMahon match that everyone kind of thought was going to happen, and I love the storytelling going into this. Now, there's 2 possibilities we can have. #1, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan win. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn remain fired from Smackdown, but then they're going to appear on Monday Night Raw because they're not really going to be fired. Or Daniel Bryan turns on Shane McMahon, resulting in Shane McMahon taking the pin. Sami and Kevin are rehired. Daniel Bryan is not going to lose this match. His team might lose, but Daniel Bryan is not taking the pin. That'd be just in poor judgment. Like, Shane McMahon, his job is to make the match look good and take the pin. That's what he does all the time. That's what he does at every single WrestleMania, except for when he beat Vince McMahon. But Shane McMahon was always usually the fall guy. He has no problem losing. But maybe they'll win. I don't know. But I do see Shane fighting Daniel Bryan down the road. So Daniel Bryan costing Shane makes the most sense. But then again, Shane might cost it for Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan might take the pin. The crowd might not like that, but exactly. Going to be a hell of a match, though. Like, Daniel Bryan's good. Shane McMahon's good. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are the best that they've ever been at the moment right now. This match is going to be great. Maybe they might even open the show with this match just to get the crowd going. Like, that'd be kind of cool. I know they opened with AJ and Shane last year, but who knows? Yeah, so I'm torn on this one. But I've given you the 2 scenarios that I believe could happen. So let's just go with that. I'm not picking a winner in this one. I can't. My heart won't let me. Back to the chat room. Yeah, Exactly. Fully agree. Fully agree. Yeah, like, because there's just so many potential matches for Daniel Bryan now that he's back. I want to see Daniel Bryan versus AJ. Like, let's do that like Survivor Series or something. That'd be great. But yeah, like the feud though with him and Shane needs to come to full fruition. Plus, I also want to see Daniel Bryan versus The Miz because that's been like building up forever. But yeah, so many Sorry, I ate a lot of yogurt prior to. Sorry, I've been burping the whole time. I just ate a ton of yogurt before this because I'm going on holidays in a couple days. So it's like must eat all the produce and dairy in the fridge before I go because I don't want to come back to like blech, to like rotten food. So yeah, I just like downed like 6 yogurts before I did this. They were good though. We got this. We got this. TMI for all you people out there. TMI. Alright, so we got 2 more matches that I know of. Alright. We got the World Championship. We got Brock Lesnar defending against Roman Reigns. Normally I wouldn't care. Everyone knows that my love for Roman Reigns is not that large. But I love the story that they have been building up in this match. I actually care for Roman Reigns right now. Believe it or not, as much as he bugs me on a daily basis, I want to see Roman Reigns win the title so freaking bad. Why? For one reason and one reason only. I want to see a champion defend their title. I have no respect for somebody that does a job half-assed, worse than everyone else there, puts in minimal time, minimal effort, and gets paid more than the entire company put together. Brock Lesnar, and it bugs me because Brock Lesnar is a huge fan of my hometown. Like, Brock Lesnar literally only lives like a couple hour, I think like 8-hour drive from where I live. He lives in Canada. He lives in a small town in Saskatchewan, which is just a province over from where I am. But like, he's come to Winnipeg Jets games. Apparently he shops at the store that I work a couple times. But it's just, I just don't like it. Like, if he had a better attitude, I'd be all for it. Like, if he actually like gave it his all every single time, I would care more. But I do love that like Roman Reigns has been calling him out, because that's the thing is like, just the people just never cheered for Roman Reigns ever. So by having him call out the champion that nobody likes, now this is generating the face happiness, I guess. Face happiness. I just made up a term for Roman Reigns. So when Roman Reigns wins, maybe the fans will care now. I just want to see the person defend the title every 30 days like they're supposed to. It's in the rule book. I'm very pro rules. Very pro rules. After that, though, I don't care. Roman Reigns can lose it the day after. I just want to see someone else besides Brock Lesnar with the championship. All right, on to the chat room. See, man, it's like we share the same brain, brother, man. It's like we share the same brain. I know, I was shocked when they were cheering for Reigns. I was like, yeah, Reigns as well. Yeah, like, well, like we've even said in like some of our previous videos, it's like, yeah, a champion is somebody who's there day in and day out defending the title. And Brock Lesnar, unfortunately, you are not one of those people. Roman Reigns, though, you know, he can win the title, but I'm going to talk about something next, and it's going to blow all your minds out. Check this out. Check this out. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so obviously closing out, we got the match that everybody in the universe has been waiting for. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. If you haven't seen the Wrestle Kingdom match, check it out. Please, for the love of all that is great in this universe, check out the Wrestle Kingdom match. Now, this match has so much potential. But A, Vince has to let them wrestle like Japanese style. So no holds barred. Just balls to the wall. Let them do what these guys can do. Because Shinsuke, when he wrestles under WWE's style and terms, he's not as good as he could be. But then again, AJ Styles makes everybody look good. So I'm looking forward to this match. This match is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm giving it 10 stars out of 5 right now. It's going to be a thing of absolute beauty. And here's why. Because AJ Styles is going to lose the titles to Shinsuke. AJ Styles is going to go over to Monday Night Raw. AJ Styles is going to feud with Roman Reigns. The world is a better place. Mic drop. Tell me you don't like that. Tell me you don't like AJ Styles feuding with Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe coming back. Oh yeah, feel that, feel the good stuff. Throw Samoa Joe in there too. It's like Joe, AJ, Roman Reigns in like a triangle. Oh, so damn good. But yeah, this match is just going to be absolutely phenomenal. I would love it if they closed the night with it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar are going to close the night out personally. Oh my god, I see a lot of stuff going on in the chat room. Let's check out all this stuff. This is far from over between them. Oh yeah. Cena versus Taker or Cena versus American Badass is the real question. Kid Rock induction. Yeah. Oh, for including entrances. Well, yeah, Shinsuke's entrance is going to be like 4 years long. Well, I was actually, as soon as I was done this, I actually was going to talk about the whole John Cena Undertaker thing because, you know, we got a 4-hour time slot to fill, and the amount of matches that I've said so far, you know, we still got to talk about all that stuff. All right, So in regards to John Cena versus The Undertaker, John Cena, of course, Monday Night Raw challenged The Undertaker yet again. No response from The Undertaker. Here's what's going to happen. John Cena is going to be in the crowd for a good majority of the night. Doing his thing. Gong's going to go off. I don't think... But then again, John Cena's still... Like, I don't want them to fight at WrestleMania. They are. Like... It's going to result in something. Like, Undertaker's going to appear at WrestleMania. They're going to fight. Undertaker will win, and then he'll fully retire. I don't know. I just want to see it done right. Like, I mentioned it before, like, the Undertaker thing with the... It's okay. I'm kind of, like, trying to read the comments as I'm discussing. This is a really tough... thing with the Undertaker, John Cena, inductions. I don't know. I would love for the Undertaker just to stay retired because, you know, I want to remember him for that moment. But like I said, him versus John Cena has been a dream match for years at WrestleMania. I'd be all for if it was Badass Undertaker. I'd be like American Badass. I have nothing against American Badass. I think that would work. But yeah, I think John Cena's going to be a fan in the audience. Undertaker's going to come out. They're going to fight. Undertaker will win, fully retire, and maybe John Cena will retire too, because like, his time is getting there too. He's getting a little bit ripe as well. Now, the real question is who would be inducted into the Hall of Fame first if they both retire at the same time. Undertaker has to be inducted first. Just throwing that out there. Throwing that question out for everybody. If Undertaker and John Cena retire at the exact same time, who gets inducted into the Hall of Fame first? Discuss. But yeah, but Kid Rock induction, it makes sense because the Kid Rock with the he's done so many themes. So I'm excited. I'm excited for who out there is not excited for WrestleMania? Show yourself. Show yourself. All right. Well, I've discussed as much as I can. John Cena's time is always now. You always bring joy to my day, brother. You know that. You always bring joy to my day. Okay, we are going to shut this room down. Let's close this bad boy off. All right. They could co-headline. That'd be cool, too. That would be cool, too. It also depends where it is, too, though. Like, you know, if they ever go to, like, Boston, then, yeah, John Cena would headline. If they ever go back to Texas, Undertaker will headline. You always got to kind of do it. But when's The Rock going to get inducted, too? Like, he's long overdue as well, so who knows? Who knows? All right. Go back to the regular room. Don't worry, I can still see the chat room off to the side if you want to keep writing in there. All right, so I got some more stuff to just kind of discuss. So yeah, WrestleMania is this weekend, and sadly, I'm actually not going to be watching it live this year. Just like I said earlier, I'm going to be on holidays with the family. We're driving on down to Florida for our yearly Disney trip. I don't care what you people say. It's for everybody, not just kids. You have not ridden Expedition of Everest if you're going to make those accusations. So yeah, I will not be watching WrestleMania or Take Over live at all. I'm going to try to get a stream into the iPad to watch it during the vacation, so I can at least kind of stay up to date. And if not, I'll definitely watch it when I get home. So there will be no reaction review live stream this Sunday at all in regards to any of this because I will be on the road. So I'm sorry, fans. I'm sorry. But don't you all fret. I've shot and uploaded a bunch of videos to keep y'all happy for the next little while. So yeah, we're still going to have a couple of videos come up on Sunday. Stuff I find at work is still going to be uploaded regularly. So like the fans who usually watch my show, don't worry, I got you all covered. It's going to be good. I am going to have access to internet, so I will still be tweeting and all that good stuff. Maybe I'll do a couple live streams from Disney World. Who knows? Who knows? But yes, thank you guys so much for checking out the live stream tonight. Thank you to my brother FlairCountry. You know I respect you and I love your work. Yeah, except I will definitely be putting his link in the description below after I am done uploading this bad boy. Check out his stuff. You won't be disappointed. And yes, if you like what you saw, come on, give this old brother a subscribe. Make sure to check that notification box, because as always, we do our live stream every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where we will always do it after the pay-per-view. And also, remember, check out our Facebook page and the Twitter account listed in the description below. So yeah, this is me. I'm going to be logging off for about 2 weeks, but said, don't you fret. I'll still have some nice, juicy stuff for you guys to check out. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, as always. This is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles, and I will see you guys next time.